And here come the Ogrins, which is not good. This Comsat Lord's gonna try and put up his shield. And he's just gonna get out there, and those Ogrins are just gonna tear up the Chaos Space Marines no matter what, so they're just gonna retreat and get on out of there. So they're decapping my power farm, which is not good. As you can see, I have a decent amount of requisition. A good amount of requisition or anything, but I can't build anything right now as I'm going to tier 2. Capturing this point, of course. Here come all of his units out. Trying to do some damage. And I guess he killed... Oh, no, wait, yeah, he executed the Ogren to make them fight better at some point. And he's retreating just to get him out of there faster. So he is building a Chimera transport troop, allows squads to reinforce faster. I am building Bloodletters, a good melee jump infantry. They are going to be so helpful in getting rid of the Ogrins. They can't deal with them on their own, but they're definitely good enough that as long as they're supported, they'll be able to handle the Ogrins enough. So decap there, and of course they're going to go down here and recapture those points from me. So here we go, the Bloodletters. Heavy melee infantry. I wouldn't say they're like fragile, but they can definitely be easily killed if you're not paid attention. So here they are, and they're going to retreat because they are not going to be able to handle that. Just move on. The Ogrins are trying to take care of my other gen farm right here. These guys are going to teleport right in and start attacking these retreating Ogrins right here. See, we killed a model, so Ogrins are rather expensive to reinforce due to how much they cost, how powerful they are. So that's at least helping bleed them of resources. We have his forces all getting ready around here. About to move right on in. Seems we're going to get a battle up here. Come on, Bloodletters, get up there, Bloodletters, there we go. So they just took a model. Generally it's a bad idea to cap when fighting, so I should have instantly just pulled them away from that to put all their fight in there. Bloodletters are charging on in there. Already killed a few models, but they're just going to have to retreat because there's too much firing at them and the Ogrins are there. You see, just lost a Bloodletter, and just lost another one. These guys are going to have to retreat too because I have nothing to keep the Ogrins tied up in melee while the rest of the unit fires it, so they're just going to get out of there. Finally have heretics built. And if I remember correctly, they die almost instantly. No, they die in this one. They do die again eventually, this game, if I remember correctly. I didn't do a good job of keeping my heretics alive. So as you can see, I pretty much lost all the map control I had fought back for.
Enemy wishes to deactivate one of our power nodes.
And so he's attacking these power nodes and is going to attempt to take out my power generator again. However, I have Space Marines. I have one squad upgraded with Mark of Horn to make them better at melee, and one with Zinj to make them better at ranged. So he's retreating them. And then he uses Execute on one of them, along with Bionic Eye, I believe, to make them stop retreating and come to combat, but as you can see, it was a horrible idea because I had so much there that they were just instantly wiped out the moment they cut out of retreat. So he just lost a very expensive unit. That right there was big cause of concern for him because he lost the one thing that was like help pushing me back. Right now he has nothing to deal with me. Aside from his, massive numbers, that's it. So here I come in. We have the one squad of Corn Marines capturing right there. Bloodletters, I should have teleported them in there instead of running up. They should have teleported right in between the Chimera because they do major damage to Chimera. Heretics are going to start warshipping so they can heal the allied infantry that I have. They're taking too much damage, so they're phase shipping, and then they're going to retreat out of there once they get safe distance away. And here it is, my heretics are down to 2, and I start retreating them, but that last one, I didn't start retreating them. Because I hit warship and retreat, but I hit retreat first, and they don't retreat when they're warshipping, so I accidentally screwed up. So that was a failure on my part, and they ended up getting killed for it. Not too big a loss, they're only 260 requisition to build again, so, or is it 360? No, it's 260 I think, yeah 260. But as you can see, I'm taking too much damage, they're just getting a lot ranged, I'm just going to have to retreat. They've retreated with plasma guns, which are good against heavy infantry, which is what my Chaos Space Marines are. And so of course, they're just going to get on out of there. So here he is, rebuilding the squad of Ogrins on his base. Corn Marines going in to capture these. Reinforcing all my squads and everything, letting them heal. Very soon I'm going to start moving out. Capture those points. He's just decapping right here. Now that my forces are fully healed and regenerated, they're going to move on out again. Here comes that Chimera, moving his forces around. Planning on heading down here until... And once again, a failure on my part. I don't believe I ever teleported the Bloodletters again. Nope, I didn't even phase shift so they could get close. That was a failure on my part. Bloodletters, they do not resist damage enough to just run into things. See, I should have done that a lot sooner. If I do that and then retreat them. Bad idea. And here come Ogrins again. Ready to... and I cast the Noxious Cloud, one of the Plague Champions globals, but of course all of his units just infantry again to Chimera and then it's useless again. Casted Flare to decrease their ranged attacks and he just pushed back my whole army right there, so yeah, not looking good for me, almost dead. Got map control, he is pushing back everything in mine. Those Ogrins are just deadly. They're just knocking me away. Thankfully he wasn't paying attention, so he didn't try and melee them. He probably could have gotten a bottle, because when units are retreating they take increased melee damage, so yeah. And so here we go, they're attacking the Ogrins again. Caused a model loss, very good. He is going tier 3. I am nowhere near going tier 3. So those heretics are going to capture that and start moving on out. As you can see, I need to cap some points or else I'm going to lose. I am on the verge of losing. This is going to be over quite soon. Yep, any moment now. Try to move them out, but I just couldn't decap any points quick enough. And that was the match. It's not that spectacular match, but I found it interesting for the 3 Chaos Space Marine build. That is almost never done, but as you can see it paid off. It killed both of the Sens, caught them off guard, and definitely gave me advantage, but I wasn't able to hold on to the map control I had. I was just too starved for resources due to how my beginning went. It just didn't work out well. But it was an interesting game.